Hey everyone, it is Friday. It's also just about noon and I have a meeting at 12:30, so I'm gonna need to make some lunch very quickly. I'm trying to eat healthy, but we'll see what we can do. Bon appetit! Let's eat, fam. See what I just did there? I'm going to quickly eat this and then get my butt back to work. It is now 12:10, meaning I have 20 minutes until my meeting. Should be okay though. Alright fam, that's all I have time for. I gotta get back to work before my meeting. I'll see you back here this evening. Take care. I suppose I should turn this camera off before I leave. Is there any better feeling than being off work on a Friday afternoon? And even though my work day is technically complete, there's still a lot of tasks left to be accomplished. And in order to get my mind right for that, I want to go for a run. For me, running is like a core of my very being, and I just don't exist to my full potential without it. Kind of like coffee, honestly. Because it's something I enjoy so much and something that's such a big part of my life, I want to share my experiences with you. So I guess this makes it like our first running sneaker review. We're finally here. The sneaker I'll be running in today is one I'm very familiar with. It's kind of like my current treadmill beater. And I tidied up my house. Don't ever do that because I put all my sneakers away. 1 second. I think I've talked about these on here before. These are the Adidas Alphabounce. Take off this jacket. I think these are like the second colorway that came out. Just the core blacks. They're a great alternative to Ultra Boost, which I do also enjoy running in. However, these just have a little bit more stable feel for me. I think that's a combination of the upper. It's not prime knit, it's more like a neoprene, very thick and a little bit stiffer. Also, the midsole is a little bit more traditional. With Boost, I just feel like it expands kind of in all directions, and don't get me wrong, that is a great feeling. It's very comfortable, but sometimes it's a little bit strange when you're running on that. Again, I don't really mind it for treadmill running or anything like that, but when I go out on the streets or something that's a little bit more uneven, that kind of starts to matter to me. Plus, I'm also an overpronator, so you know, my stride isn't as neutral. Again, that's not to say I don't enjoy running in them. I still run in them at least once a week. But anyway, it is already almost 6 o'clock and it momentarily slipped my mind. I had 2 items sell on StockX that I need to package up and would like to get sent out today. So let's go do that now. All right, and now let's go into the bedroom to see what I'm going to wear to the gym. Told you not to be impressed. It looks like we've got some really old, crappy Adidas running shorts, an Adi Zero Adidas hat, a little bit of Nike there in that long sleeve shirt, and then some 3/4 Adidas tights and I think some Thorlo socks or something. It doesn't matter, it's still gonna perform the same, or I'm gonna perform the same, that is, and that's poorly because I haven't ran in like a week. Alright, this is it. My little runway here. This is what I'll be running in. Of course, it starts with those Alphabounce on my feet. I'll give you a review of them, how it went in a little bit. I'm gonna try to get about 5 miles in. We'll see how it goes. The next time you see me, I will no doubt be a lot sweatier. I will just grab these boxes and be off. We'll see you soon. Forgot my water bottle. YouTube, I'm home. Wow, that was a good run. About 5.2 miles, roughly 8.5 minute pace. I'll take that. As promised, I am absolutely covered in sweat. Want a closer look? Not sure if you'll be able to tell, but I am gross. I'm really glad that high definition video does not include scent, because if it did, dirty motherfucker. So post run, I've already got my stretch done at the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a quick protein shake, and then we'll talk about the sneakers. Muscle milk, especially this new Pro Series. And I like to mix my muscle milk with Blue Diamond original flavor almond milk. Straight chocolate is gonna have to do for today. So, the sneaker. If you like Ultra Boosts, I would still recommend you try these. The cushioning is not the same, but it still has a very responsive feel. So it still rebounds a lot. Whatever energy you put in, you get a lot of it back out. That's one of the things that really differentiates Boost technology for me. It's a lot different than traditional EVA or an encapsulated Air Max sole for that reason. I think you'll still enjoy the cushioning in these, and I've got to say the wear is so much better than the Ultra Boost. So I think you'll enjoy the midsole and outsole. The upper, I think, is going to be a tougher sell. Now these have very much the same shape as an Ultra Boost, and when I say that, I mean very much the same sort of silhouette, the same seamless, no tongue. You know, it kind of sticks up and out of the way, allows for a lot of ankle flex. All great things to have in a running shoe. The heel also has a nice TPU cup around it, so again, going to be a very similar feel to the Ultra Boost. However, the thickness of the upper, it's totally unlike an Ultra Boost. The laces on these, again, are different than an Ultra Boost. We don't have a cage, but we do have a couple little bonded plastic pieces around the eyelets. The way the upper is designed, you have kind of like a sock, and that's what this whole one-piece tongue all around to the back to the heel. However, then this outside, it's not a cage, it's just material that comes around your forefoot, and that's what you're actually lacing up. You're lacing up that around the sock, if that makes any sense. This is pretty standard on a lot of running shoes, so unless you're Fred Flintstone, as long as you've worn shoes at some point in your life, I think you probably know what I mean. I will also say that the fit on these is much different than an Ultra Boost. I much prefer an 11.5 in Ultra Boost 1.0 and 2.0. An 11.5 in these is huge. These are 11s and they're still pretty long. So I would say go down a half size for sure from your Ultra Boost size. They came out with a new version of these that looks very much like Prime Knit. I'm pretty excited to try those on and go for a run in them. You might be seeing those on this channel very soon. Hint, hint. Okay, I'm going to take a shower, and then coming up next, we are finally going to unbox some shoes. I know I made you wait so long. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think of this new channel format. Do you like seeing a little bit of what a day in my life is like? I know it's pretty boring, but so be it. We'll see you real soon. I will smell and look a lot better, I promise. Hey, Let's Eat fam. I'm freshly showered. I'm looking much more hygienic. I'm sure you're happy about that too. And I'm ready to get into some unboxings. Don't worry, I've not forgotten what this channel is all about. Alright, let's get into it, starting with this first box of apparel. If you look closely, you'll see a Kith label on there. Hashtag foreshadowing. Alright, you know what this is? Finally a member of the Superstorm Intelligence team. So this is the core fleece hoodie in that lovely pink colorway from the Kith Aspen Columbia collaboration. I was not able to pick this up on release day, so I had to pay a little bit extra for it, but shouts to the homie for hooking me up. Go ahead and pop this open. A really large bag. Not a whole lot to say. I'm gonna feel a little bit like Cameron rocking this, but shouts to Killer Cam. I know you watching this. I really kind of like this hoodie because obviously it's a really nice, soft, high pile fleece. They also have these cool little bungee toggles at the wrists, as well as some drawstrings on the bottom hem to cinch it up. I think I just got to try this on so you can see it. This is a size large, in case anybody is wondering. I'm really happy I went with the size large. Feels like a great fit. Looks like plenty of length in the sleeves and on the body. I'm a fairly tall guy, about 6'3", so that's sometimes a problem for me. I would recommend going true to size on this. The hood is actually a pretty nice cut too. Being a tall guy, sometimes I feel a little bit stretched and I get this kind of egghead looking shape, but this looks pretty good actually. Got some nice face coverage, nice neck coverage, protect you against the elements. And looking a bit more closely, here are those nice little toggles with the bungees at the wrists. So you've got this little black Kith logo, and then the toggles themselves also say Kith. Nice work, Kith. Let's go ahead and get through these next two boxes before I sweat to death in this. These next two are sneaker purchases. Well, one's a sneaker, one's something else. Let's go ahead and get into that something else, shall we? This is a pickup from StockX. These released a while ago and I was actually really surprised that they sold out as quickly as they did. I had a promo code from StockX as well as free shipping, having already purchased a few pairs from there. So I think I actually ended up getting these for about retail. The box did get a little beat up. StockX actually really cheaped out on the packaging. They didn't put nearly enough in there. So this is my first kind of negative review of StockX. You guys could have done a little better. Not that I really give a shit though, because these are just some slides. And what kind of slides are they, you ask? These are product ID F37688, and these are those Eddie Huang globe slides. Adidas collaborated with Eddie Huang and did, I think, both a Superstar low as well as these Adilette slides. I wasn't a big fan of the Superstar, and I don't think anyone else really was either, but these are pretty fiery. A couple of the other Adidas slides I have are the Super Cloud midsole, so they're a lot softer than these are. I think these will be really durable though. But I gotta say, StockX, where is the verification tag? I guess they don't want to waste their time verifying that these are actually authentic, but they did charge me for it. I'm just effing with you, StockX. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Alright, one sneaker left. Last but not least, you heard me drop a bit of an Easter egg earlier in the vlog for these, so you might have guessed what they are. This box comes straight from Adidas.com. Oh my god, it's not an Ultra Boost or NMD for once. This is product ID BB9041, and these are the Alphabounce in that engineered mesh. Really looking forward to going for a run in these and seeing how they differ from my existing Alphabounce. As I said earlier, the upper on this looks totally different. These do have a very thick mesh on the inside, kind of similar to what the NMDs have. And then the mesh overlaid on top. You know, when I first saw these, I thought it was prime knit, but it's definitely not. It's a thicker mesh material, much less pliable. It does have strategically placed ventilation panels here in the toe. And then we have a mesh much more like circle mesh around the tongue and heel. Okay, so that's it for today's sneaker pickups. I'm going to go ahead and take some close-up video so you can see these in a little bit more detail, and then we'll get on to an on feet. And stay tuned over the next couple days because I'm sure you will see a running review of these as well. Alright fam, and finally we are going to do a quick on feet with these engineered mesh Alphabounce. As I said, I'm a big fan of the Alphabounce line. I've got 3 or 4 pairs already, so I don't expect that these will fit any differently, but let's try them. I will say that they don't hug your feet quite as much as those neoprene mesh ones do. Just not nearly as tight. Those 3M laces are popping though, damn. Otherwise, lengthwise, it feels about the same. No real difference there. Go ahead and stand up in them. Yeah, the length definitely seems the same in both Alphabounce models. Just maybe not quite as stiff in the upper. That's about it. I would say the engineered mesh probably feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm sure they're also going to be more breathable too. That's especially important if you do a lot of running on a treadmill where you don't have the wind to enhance that breathability. Alright, I am excited to take these to the gym and try them out. I'm sure in the next couple days you'll get a full review from me. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please go down to the comments below and let me know what you think of this new channel format. If you like seeing some of the additional activities I do throughout my day other than unbox sneakers. Also, once again, thank you for all the love and support. Let's keep this going hard in 2017, everybody. Take care. Bye.